Hello! In this video, we're going to look at something called styles in our design template. Basically, it's a way of finding other people's font and color combinations, okay, and experimenting with them, figuring out what might work for you. It's a great way to get started with color and fonts. And it's really interesting to understand how Canva works in terms of how it does combine some of these things. Fonts get mixed with color palettes, which then become font combinations, which are called styles, which are mixed into templates. Confusing? Don't worry, we're going to go through it. You're going to be a style color palette font set master. He's making it sound hard. Actually, it's not that hard. Let's just get into it. All right, so wherever you've got in your option one kind of color scheme, let's duplicate it here, just so we can compare kind of versions that we're making. So we're going to duplicate this page, this icon here. Okay, and at the top here, we've got two option ones. So we're going to have a colorway A, okay, and a colorway B. Okay, two different ways of having color. Let's have a look at the second one. Okay, and what we're going to do is just click on anything in here just to kind of let Canva know that we're messing around with this guy. And then we're going to go into our design. So we spend a lot of time in elements, and we will in this class. Design wise, we only really used it for templates. You know, it's fine to start with a template. It's perfect. It's a great way to get started. I end up just making my own stuff quite often. What I do use under this design tab quite a lot is the styles option, especially when you're just getting started and you don't really have a real good sense of color and font and things like that. So templates, let's go to styles. So what are styles? Templates are colors, fonts, and images, layout, kind of like things on the page, plus the colors and fonts. Styles is just the colors and fonts bits. That's the part that I really like. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to click on it so it stays out. Click on styles. Let's explain these ones. So there's kind of three parts to a style. There is font, there is color, and then there's font and colors. That's these combinations, clearly, Dan. Okay, so if you just want to pick colors, click on this. If you want to adjust the fonts and colors, click on this. If you just want the fonts, just here. Get the idea? Okay, so I'm just scrolling down a little bit. Let's just mess with colors for the moment. We'll dive into fonts before we finish. Let's just click on the first one. What does it do? Look at that. That versus that. It's not pulling it from the image, but it's still a pretty cool color combination, right? Like this lighter color, it's kind of like sultana wine color. It's very cool. Let's click on the next one. Okay, and I'm gonna hit, let's go to see all. So color palettes, see all, and let's just click on a few of them. Let's go crazy. Let's click away. And it's amazing because even I don't know, I'm a pretty experienced designer and often I get trapped by the same old fonts, same old colors. So it's really handy just to go, bam, look at me. I never picked anything that bright. The other nice thing about it is, say that you really like that one. See the little arrows here? That's our international shuffle sign again. Click it again and look. It's going to keep trying to mix them up to get them in different color combinations. And it's just really clever at keeping the contrast nice so I can still see the text on the background. And when you've got one that you kind of like, you can say, all right, I like that one, but I want this to be the yellow. So I can go into it, select on the box, click in the text bit, okay, and you'll see that this is being used somewhere on the document, that one. Or let's click on this. We've got our sweet skills. We can say, I want to click on this, but I want the eyedropper. I want to pull it from like this background color being used here. Was that the same color? Might have been the same color. Okay, but you get the idea. So color palettes are a really handy pre-mixed set of colors that you can use. Up the top here, there are some like these pill buttons here. Okay, you can say, give me all the vibrant ones. Give me all the bold ones. You can type in here, like let's type in summer. There's not too many, I don't know, this will get bigger. I bet you if you type summer in now, you'll get more than just 3. Okay, but that's a handy way of working as well. You hit the little cross to close it down. Let's go back, so the little arrow here, okay, to come back to styles. Okay, so there's the top, we're gonna come down. So we've looked at color palettes and there's font sets. Okay, we're going to go into fonts really deep when we pick our logo, but for the moment though, it might be really nice just to go, all right, give me some different fonts. And it's going to go through and there's kind of 3 sets here. There's a heading, subheading, and a body copy. And just click on them and you're like, ooh, I like that one. I like this one. Okay, ooh. Make various noises when you know, that's how you tell if you've got a good one or not. Don't like that all caps. But get a sense for some fonts here. We'll do fonts in the next video, but let's just click on a few of them. It's really nice to see some combinations that are outside. Ooh, I do like that one. Guggling. That's what it is. And yeah, I do like this combination. 1, 2, 3 different fonts. So we've worked out color palettes are pre-mixed kind of color sets, and same with the font sets, and combinations is both. Somebody's gone through and said, all right, these colors with these 2 fonts would look pretty cool. Okay, if I click on this, it's going to do the same thing. Okay, it's a combination of those 2. So for me, often I will just be picking this, separately from this, because I get quite specific about the color and the font look. But when you're getting started doing concepts, okay, the combinations is a combination of both. So if I hit a template, I'm going to add it as a new page. Okay, what it's done is it's gone through, it's given me some physical videos and images, but it's also given me a style, and that style is made up of this combination here of colors and fonts. All right, so I deleted my template. I want to show you one last thing before we go, is that down the bottom here, okay, there is image palettes. Okay, so we just access it a different way. There is loads of ways to get into the same place in Canva. Okay, so I'm going to click on something in here, and then down here, you can see it's pulled a bunch of colors from this image, and I can click on them and say, yeah, you. Then hit shuffle, 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 shuffle. Ooh, this is good. Doesn't really pick the purples out of there, but hey, it's the same thing as going in the back. It's the same thing in here as clicking on the image, right clicking and saying apply colors to page. Okay, and then going back in here and applying color shuffle. Okay, same, but it actually might just be easier over here. All right, I hope that was useful, showing you how it all ties together. Fonts plus colors plus the combinations are all smushed into styles that are used in templates. He's made it hard. Sorry, we kind of got there, right? Hopefully we're there. We'll do it more as we go through the course. Yeah, let's go down with that course.